Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Good morning.
So today is a big day. I'm going to present our class GitHub page. I hope everybody remembers how to get there. Let me pull up a browser and get the link in case, in case you don't recall. Let me get this into the chat. Okay, so there's the link to the class GitHub page. I'm going to share my whole screen. Well, make sure everybody can share, because undoubtedly we'll have troubles. Okay. And I've already told it once not to show me the subtitle, but I guess I have to tell it a second time. So this, on this side is our class GitHub page. The link I put into the chat, but if you join after I did that, you won't see it. So if you need the link, let me know and I can paste it a second time. Now on the class GitHub page, there's a new section called installation. And on my screen, I already have the Mac side up. So let me bring up the Windows side. And I'd like you to follow along with me. Don't jump too far ahead, because we never know when you might have a failure in one of these steps. And I need to be able to know where you are, and hopefully you're with everybody else. So starting with Windows, uh, click here. And maybe I should do that from a Windows machine. Let me, uh, whoops, that's not the program I wanted. I wanted this one. Start up a Windows machine. Little itty bitty Windows machine. Now it's not mine is not a totally fresh copy. So some of my install may have already been done, but I will follow along with the steps. Okay, almost there. Okay, and bring up a browser. Anytime you're ready, Mr. Microsoft. Come on. Still waiting on my browser. That looks good. Let me. I'm going to try giving this path second time. And then let's see. Go here. Good. Okay. So now that I'm on a Windows machine, I can follow along with you. So click here. And that is going to cause a Python installer to download. Once it has downloaded, click on it to run it. And so I already have this installed. One of your choices should be to install. How about someone who's doing this for the first time? Could you present your screen for a moment, please? A volunteer, anybody?
I'll do it. It's my
Okay,
first
thank you.
time.
Okay, if you could present your screen.
Can you see it now?
No, don't see it.
Oh, I didn't click share yet. Oh.
Okay. So, so you're showing the whole screen, right? The desktop?
Oh, not the desktop.
Yeah, because we need to be able to see the Python window as it comes up. So we do a new share and select the entire desktop.
Hang on a sec.
So you have a reading due tonight and a project due tonight.
Yep. Oh, do I do a portion of screen?
No, one of your choices should be share the desktop.
Oh yeah, there. Desktop one.
Yeah. Okay, now if you would, click on installation. And Windows for you, because you're on Windows. No, you're on a Mac.
I'm on Mac.
Okay, I needed somebody with Windows.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Did you say that?
Yeah.
I can do it if you stop sharing, Colin.
Yeah,
All right. I thought you said anyone who's new.
yeah. But I'll come back to you when we turn our attention back to Windows. Okay, so now before you click on Install Now, also please click on Add Python 3.7 to Path. Okay, now click on the install. Go ahead. All right. Now I should say that Python 3.7.5 is not the most recent, but it is the version that I've tested all of these installation steps. Okay, now let's let this go and then we'll pause after this step is complete and we'll look at Macintosh. But let's go all the way through this first. Okay, we've got a bit more to do. Okay, now stay here. Okay, please click on disable path length limit. And you might have to click yes and things like that. And then close. Let's do the Mac now. Colin, you know what to do to share?
Right.
Okay, so click on Mac. Now the Mac document begins with a tutorial on using the Mac terminal. We can skip that for now. We've gotten a little bit used to the Mac terminal because it's the same as the Linux terminal that Replit uses. So let's go down a little bit more. Aha, there. Okay, scroll up, please. And a little more. A little more. There, stop. Please copy the entire line in gray. That begins with Ruby. Copy that entire line. And copy. Now open your terminal which I see one on your bottom bar there, left. Left, to the left of, yeah, that's it. Okay, and now paste. Good, and enter. And give a password. And it won't show you what you're typing for your password. So you're safe.
Wait, is this asking for an existing password
Your
or one?
computer's password.
Okay.
Yeah, your normal user password. Yeah, so click in the window and then type. It won't reveal what you're typing, don't worry. And if you just pasted, for example, you can hit return, see what happens.
Hey, nothing's typing for some reason.
Right, so just click anywhere in the window and enter your password. It won't echo back to keep your password secret. So nothing will echo back. All right, try it
Okay.
again. Good, so press return to continue. And this will take a while.
Oh, did I have to update before using it?
No, it's doing whatever it needs to do.
Downloading command line tools, code.
Okay, now this is going to take a while. So if we would, if you could stop sharing and let us know when something needs your attention. Tori, would you be willing to reshare your screen and show us the next step of the on the Windows? Okay, so if you could depress your Windows key and type CMD and hit enter. Good. And if you could move your command prompt over a little bit so we can read the screen underneath. There we go. So type in Python space dash version, and Python will tell you what version it is and exit. Go ahead, enter. Okay, there's your 375. Good. So Tori, let's move to the step number 2. So copy what's in gray, beginning with the word Python and ending with wheel. We'll copy that and paste that in your command prompt. Okay. All right, that's happening. Alan, how are you doing?
It's installing.
Okay, good. Now, for the parts that we've done already, has anyone met with difficulty? Okay, Tori, if on step 3 you see a bit that's gray, if you could copy ending in Pipple and starting with pip, yep, and paste that. Okay, good, good. Okay, so could you click on step 4? Well, first let me write. Is anybody experiencing any difficulty? Are you all with Tori? If you have Windows? Good, good. Okay, if you could click on the link that's highlighted in step 4 and allow that to save wherever it's going to save. And it should have gone to your downloads folder. That's the assumption. And now in step 5, there's more gray text to copy. Now this is going to install the software that you downloaded with the previous link. Good, good. So there's NumPy and SciPy, scientific computing package. And Colin, how are you doing on the Mac?
It's still installing.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yep.
Will it say anything when it's done?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so Tori's installation of NumPy and SciPy is complete. That's step 5. Okay, step 6 is to click on a link and download another package. This one is called SciKit Image. And then step 7 has some gray to copy. So beginning with pip and ending with WHL. Okay, this is looking good, going well. Hey, look, there's matplotlib. And Pillow is our package that will allow us to process pictures. All right. On step 8, well, first let's pause. Is anyone meeting with difficulty on Windows?
Mine is just going really slow, so I still haven't gotten to step 3.
Okay, okay. So Olivia, if anything errors out, please tell us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So it looks like we've already installed matplotlib, but let's do this anyway. Mutagen is a package I selected because one of the exercises we could do is Mutagen is a package that understands MP3 files and the tags that go into MP3 files. And one of the things we could write is a playlist creator. Okay, so let's pause here on the Windows side. Colin, could you show us your screen and see what's happening? Thank you, Tori. And see what's happening on the Mac side. Now, some people may be further ahead, and some people may not have gotten here yet. Okay, yeah. The command line tools for Xcode, yeah, you gotta love, well, Apple is Apple. And
You got that
so,
right.
so they think in order to install Python on the Mac, they want to install all of their own tools because using standard tools would be, well, it just wouldn't be Apple. So Xcode is like 11 gigabytes by itself. So that's why it's taking time. You notice that we didn't have to do anything like this on Windows. And it is certainly the case that we don't really have to do this on the Mac, except Apple requires it.
This is why I plan on getting a PC once I graduate.
Yep. You know, the highest praise that I have for Apple is the trackpad and the construction of their product. The products are built solidly. They take a lot of abuse, and the trackpad is second to none. There is no Windows trackpad that equals the Magic Pad on the Apple.
I'm pretty sure the one
So-
piece of praise is just that it looks nice.
Yeah,
Because you could just simply use a mouse for this.
yeah. Okay, now anyone else on a Mac, are you in a similar state? Perhaps you're still downloading. Okay, so let's go back to Windows. Tori, could you bring up your computer again?
You know.
So yeah, cancel your screen share, Colin.
The screen doesn't want me to leave it. Come on, get out. Get out. Get out of the way. Okay, there we go.
I know how you feel. I get so frustrated during class. Okay, now Python on the Windows side is installed. And now it's time to install an editor. Now, Replit was all in one. You had an editor, a way of seeing what all your files are, opening them up for modification in the editor. It also had an integrated Python console and a terminal. Now, on the Windows side, when Python is installed on your local machine, of course, you do have a terminal. You're looking at it. We don't have an editor that's suitable for editing code. Please don't even think about using Word. just don't. So the editor I'm going to suggest that you use is something called Visual Studio Code. Now that last word code is vital. If you could type Visual Studio Code into a search engine, Tori. Okay, hit enter. Now let's take a look. Now the second link is from code.visualstudio.com, and you can click on download. It'll give you a choice of which one to download. Now you're on a Windows machine, so I suggest clicking on the either the user inside. Well, you can click on that. And it should be sending down something good, a good choice. So Visual Studio Code is a really, really sophisticated text editor. Compared to Word, Word is a document editor. It knows about formatting and fonts. Visual Studio Code is a different animal. It's just for text, plain text. And click on the download to launch it. And you have to accept the agreement that no one ever reads. Click next. And this default location is fine. And that is a fine too, Visual Studio Code. Okay, click next. And here, if you go ahead and hit back. Okay, let's see, you might want the desktop icon. That's for you to choose. And for you to choose whether or not you want to open with code in your Windows Explorer. So if you click on left click on a file, then right click on it to bring up the context menu. If you select add with code action to Windows Explorer, then you'll be able to edit files directly from Windows Explorer. So, so these are optional. And my recommendation is to click on the add open with code in both cases. And to also click on the next one. Okay, hit next. Install. And Colin, let me check in with you on the Mac side.
I think it just finished.
All right, if you could show us your screen. And it looks like you want, it's not finished. He actually wants to, he wants your password again.
I mean, it finished installing.
And now we're finally installing Homebrew, which is what we wanted to do in the first place. I mean, what Apple is forcing you to do is to see all the dirty laundry where Windows just covered it up.
If this crashed right now, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I hope not.
You never know what the limits on these things are.
Well, in previous class, I asked to everybody to make sure they had a lot of space available on their hard drive. Now you see why.
On
Okay.
Thursday, I had like half of my space left.
What's that?
When I checked on last Thursday to download it, I had like, say, half of my space left.
Not anymore. All right, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7%. There's just no reason that you have to build this stuff from source code except Apple. Want to make it as hard on you as possible because Python doesn't come from Apple. Python came from Apple, they'd make it easy.
Solving deltas.
Let me take a look. All right. Let's see, I'm not showing any part of my screen. And you're still installing on the Mac. Just think, this is step one on the Mac.
That's amazing.
Yep. All right, so let me share my screen. If you could stop sharing yours for a moment. And let me find my Okay, so I'll cancel this. And so I am now in a state where Tori left off. So I'm going to click on Visual Studio Code. Well, double click on Visual Studio Code. And all right. Now, I would imagine that you probably want to put your Python programs in a specific folder. So we can start out by clicking Open Folder. And you can choose where you want it. This came up in libraries documents. We could create a new folder. Let's say call it 1100. But chances are later on you'll want your own directories. You just come back and do that. And now select the folder. And various installation may take place down here. Don't worry about it. I'll try to point it out when it happens. So let's say new file. And let's type, so from matplotlib import pyplot as PLT. PLT. Visual Studio is going to try and make your life easier by making your life harder. Notice that I typed in PL and it says, oh, you must mean pyplot because you typed it a moment ago. And if you hit return, it's going to fill that in, and that's not actually what you want. So in order to make that suggestion go away, you have to hit a space after. Now notice the top tab, and right now it says from matplotlib import pyplot as PLT, untitled. Okay, and then it has a white circle. The white circle says this file hasn't been saved yet. There's been modifications, but no save. So let's go ahead and save it. So Control S or use the menu. And let's make it a Python file. So scroll down until you see Python and give it a name like test. And just test by itself, and it should save with the extension .py. Okay.
Where did you go to save it?
Control S or file save. Now I'm pausing here so that you can note what I have in the bottom right. The Python extension is recommended and I don't have it. So I'm going to click on install. Ready? Okay, it's going to do its magic. At some point it will complete. Good, it completed. The tab that we're on right now in this vertical bar is the extensions tab. To get back to your file, don't click. To get back to your files, it's way up here. So this is similar to Replit. Turn your attention to the bottom right again. And it says a linter, PyLint is not installed. Go ahead and install it.
Professor,
Yeah.
I'm still actually installing it onto my desktop. For like the select additional tasks. So you wanted us to create a desktop icon and then which of the open with codes or
Click both of them.
okay. And then that was that.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
And whenever you're ready for going back to Max, I think I'm ready for the next step.
oh, good. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. And this is going to be painful. And again, it's Apple. So I'm stop sharing. And if you could share now. Okay, let's take a look first. Yep. Everything looks good. All right. So let me bring up this. I have to follow the script carefully. Like I said, this one's going to be painful because what you've done already is not painful enough. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Okay. Now we have to add, what you just went through was the installation of Brew. Brew is the program that allows us to install other programs that don't come from Apple. The Brew is called the Missing Package Manager. Okay, so please type where you are now. Okay, I see that you're in your home directory, and I can tell because I see a squiggle after MacBook Air 2 : I see a squiggle. So I know that you're in your home directory. So ls -l, ls space, -l space dot profile. Let's see what you get. Okay. So what I'm doing is the next step is dependent upon what version of Mac OS you have. So that's what I'm attempting to discern. So you are using ZSH as your shell, which is exactly the same as BASH, but Apple required changing the name. And it gets worse from there. So what I want you to do, Colin, is everybody, if you see this on the Mac and it says .profile, no such file or directory, then do the following. VI space dot Z as in zebra profile. And if you did in the previous step see a dot profile, then instead say VI space dot profile without the Z. Colin, if you could hit return. Okay. It's possible that your file may be empty, and Colin, in your case, the file is empty. And please click a capital letter A. Yeah, enter a capital letter A. Yep, good. Stop there. You're done. Yeah, backspace. Good. Now, on the web page, you see it says export path equals blah, blah, blah in gray. Colin, if you could take a look at the web page. Scroll down,
Where does it say that?
scroll down. And slow down and keep going a little bit more, There it is. So export, copy that whole line. Copy. And then click and paste. You might need to paste with, okay, good. Hit enter. Okay, now we're ready. That's all this, that's the change we need to make to the file. So hit escape, the escape key once.
I don't even think Macs have that.
They do. It's the top left key.
Oh, all right.
Okay, now the colon, not semicolon, but colon, WQ, enter. All right. Now we're going to do a test, Colin. I'd like you to exit, say EXIT, and enter. So EXIT, type, please. And hit enter. So you're hitting enter to exit. Yep. All right. So you can close this window.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now open it again. And type the following. ECHO space dollar sign, no, $sign, and then capital letters PATH, path, and hit enter. Perfect. Okay, everything is going properly. So folks on the Mac, is anyone at the same state as Colin?
Yes.
Good, good. Now, if you're not, we're going to continue on. If you're not at this state, that's why we have the video. I hope that you're able to take advantage of that. All right, now going back, if you could scroll down a little bit on this guide on the web page, scroll down a little bit, keep going. You see the next one there says brew install Python. So copy that. And paste. Hit enter. And now we wait.
What step is this now?
Now we're actually installing Python. All of this was setting up to get to the state where we can install Python.
Excuse me, when I did that, it says command not found.
Okay, so chances are, did you exit the terminal and re-enter it?
Yes.
Okay, Colin, could you stop sharing your screen and let's take a look at the other screen. Okay, can you show your screen?
I have to go into my preferences and I'm not sure how to do this. I've never shared my screen.
Oh, okay. And you can't show your screen, share your screen, so I can help you share your screen.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So chances are, if I remember from memory, the preference item that you're looking for is, I think, the accessibility. Let me look. Accessibility, or is it security?
I think
I'm
it's
looking.
security.
Okay, so it's security and privacy. And then the tab is privacy.
Okay.
And let's see, there's a screen recording. Yeah, I think click on screen recording, and chances are everything is grayed out on the right-hand side. And on the bottom of this panel, it'll say click the lock to make changes.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, so having entered your password, the stuff on the right-hand side should not be gray anymore.
Okay.
All right, and you might need to click on the plus. Is Zoom already there listed?
Yeah, Zoom's here.
Okay, then give it the check mark.
Okay.
And I think now you'll be able to share your screen.
All right, let's try again. Oh, it wants me to quit and reopen, so I think I have to leave the meeting.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And Colin, let's check in with you on the Mac.
Okay.
Okay, so Colin, if you could type in PYTHON 3 space -- version. Okay, go ahead, enter. Okay, good. So pause there. Let's go back to Windows. Stop your share. Yep. Okay, if you could share again. Let's see, that's Tori, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I wanted to, you see, I've been avoiding saying, uh, so,
Are you talking about me?
yeah, I'm so embarrassed because I still don't have your name right. So I've been trying to avoid saying it.
It's Amagia. I'll try to.
Amagia. I'm so sorry.
I'll do this.
Oh,
Can you
good.
see it now?
Yes, we do see it now. Okay. All right. Then let's take a look at the guide and see which one we might have skipped. All right. So simply type in BREW and it's going to say brew not found. Okay. Then in the guide, there's the line in gray that begins with Ruby. So if you could find that line under install brew, and it says get install brew, and there's a line in gray, a long line, and it begins with Ruby and ends with a double quote. So if you could copy that and paste it here.
Okay. I think I went too far. So it's under install brew here.
Yep. And it's get Ruby-E is the beginning of the line, and you want to copy the whole line and paste it in this window that you're showing.
I think I might have missed it. I don't know where it is.
Okay. If you, okay.
It's not, oh, it's this one right here.
I
Yeah.
hope so. We can't see it.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, that's the one. Hit enter. Now you need your computer's password, and don't worry, good, yep. All right, hit return to continue, hit the enter key. Okay. So type in BREW and hit enter. Okay. All right, now a few lines up, it says add homebrew to your path. So, and then it has the next line says echo. So copy the two lines, both lines. So yeah,
Starting
go
here?
down a little bit, down a little, no, start at the very next line where it says echo. Yeah, copy both of those lines. Copy, yep. And now paste. And hit enter. Good. And now try BREW again. Good. So now
Okay.
you have brew.
Okay, thank you.
Good, good, good. Now stay there. Whoop, you're too fast for me. I was going to, yes, can we watch you install Python now by saying brew space install space Python? Good. Hit enter, return. Okay, all of this is normal. Maja, did I get it right?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Are you on one of those brand new M1 Macs?
I believe so. I just got it like a month ago, so I think it is a newer one.
Well, it's the first time I'm seeing this installed on an M1 Mac, so I'm glad it's working so far. I knew that because I saw the word ARM in some of the things that went by. All right. So if you would, Maja, please type in Python 3 space dash dash version. Yep. Hit enter. Okay. Let's see. So I thought you were going to get Python 3.9. Could you type in the word which? So the WHICH? Not that one. Space, Python 3, and hit enter. Oh. Could you type in, please, echo space $, PATH, all capital letters. Okay, hit enter. Okay, so homebrew is there. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you to exit the terminal and start the terminal again. and reshare, because when you exit this, so EXIT and hit enter. When this window closes, now you can close the window. When that window closed, your share ended. So if you could share again. And click in the window. Use the up arrow. And up arrow again. See, this is a history of what you wrote. So up arrow again. Do that. Good. So now we know you have the right one. And say Python space dash 3, Python 3 space dash dash version again. And this time I think you'll have Python 3.9. Yeah, good. All right. So this is on the Mac. Colin, are you at the same place? Thank you, Amaja.
I think so.
All right.
Like it does
so,
end the same way, but I don't know if she did a different step than me.
Yeah, I think there was a different step, but it's Apple. Let's see, which one am I in? Am I in Mac? Okay. Okay, now back to the Mac. If someone could show me their terminal screen on a Mac.
Someone who hasn't shown yet.
Someone who's ready to proceed to the next step.
I guess maybe me, if no one else is gonna go.
Okay, go ahead. Show us your terminal. All right, good, good, good. Now, if you could move your window a bit to the right, the terminal. Yep. Okay, so scroll down. On that, scroll a little bit. Why? Okay. Verify pip. So in your terminal, everyone with a Mac, if you're at this state, bring up the terminal column, please. And type in pip3 space dash dash version. Okay, enter. All right, now you have the most recent pip, it looks like. Good. Does anyone get anything else on a Mac? Amaja, what did you get?
I got the same one, the 21.
Good, 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 good. So let's move on to the next step, which would be step 2 below, pip3 install. So Colin, if you could type in or copy that. Yep. Go ahead. So now we're duplicating steps that we did already on Windows. Now, if you could click on the link in step 3, that should download a file.
And it did.
Good. Now, next in step 4, yeah, don't do anything. Step 4, copy everything in gray. It begins with pip3 and ends in wheel. Okay, copy and paste into the terminal. Oh,
Supported wheel on this platform.
Uh, all right. Could you say Python 3 space dash dash version again? Version, yeah. Okay, yep. All right, so you've got 3.9 installed and the wheel is looking for Python 3.7. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to update this document. I will have to go find the appropriate file and I will have to update this. So I think we've gone as far as we can go on the Mac without doing an update. Let's see if there's anything else that we can do on the Mac. Let's try this. Colin, could you type in? Yeah, click pip3 space
Say that again.
pip pip3 space install space matplotlib and hit enter. Let's see what happens. Okay. So everybody on the Mac do that, what I just said. So this will get you started. Good. So now you've got matplotlib. And let's go ahead. We're heading towards a test. So let's, on the web page, you'll skip down to the part that says install Visual Studio Code. All right, click that. And it should be downloading, I think. Good,
Looks like it is.
good.
And it looks like it downloaded.
Yep, and click on the zip file in your browser there, down at the bottom left. Yep. Hopefully that's unzipping it. And now we've got to put it somewhere.
Get out of the way.
Okay, if you can locate the,
Looks like it's right here.
that's, wonder why it says earlier. Okay. All right. So try to do a copy.
Just copy straight from here.
Yeah. So like right click.
Can I just do the command for it?
Yes, you can.
Command C.
Yep. And
Okay, did that.
click on in that same window. Click on applications. And paste. And
Oh, copying.
okay, now for the big test. Everybody follow along on the Mac. Do your Spotlight search, which is Command Space. And type in code, C-O-D-E. And let's see what comes up. Ooh, that's promising. Hit enter. And let's see how Apple complains now. So far, this is normal.
It's gonna tell me I can't do it. It's an app downloaded
Okay,
from
so
the
go ahead and hit
internet.
open. So far, this has been relatively painless.
I wouldn't get my hopes too high.
Well, there you go. So you can dismiss the thing in the bottom right, the help improve. So you can click close that. Yep. And now we're about to get up to the point where we were on Windows. So say open folder. And we're going to create a new folder. So down in the bottom left, it says new folder. And maybe you want this in your documents, but it's entirely up to you.
I'll just leave it here
So-
for now.
Okay, so let's give it a name that we can remember, like 1100. And create. All right, open. Excellent. So the people on Windows, you should remember seeing this before. Type in new file. I'm sorry, not type in, click. Now, from matplotlib, import pyplot as PLT. Whoop, back up, two characters. Okay, space, as. No, same line, please. Yep, space, as PLT. And hit it, good. Now, enter. So now we have to save this file as a Python file. So do Command S. And give it a name like test.py. Now notice in Windows, we had to tell it was going to be a Python file. Okay, now install the recommended, say yes, install. Okay, and this took a while on Windows, so maybe it'll take a while here. And if you recall from Windows, the next thing it asked us about was a linter. All right. And go back to test.py. And good. Install. Down in the bottom right, install. Amaja, how are you doing?
I'm at the same place.
Excellent. And nothing else has gone wrong. All right.
I mean, did this go wrong?
No, all is good. All is good. All right. Okay, so now Windows and Mac, we're at the same point. So let's continue typing on Colin's display. Or maybe I should just, yeah, you know what? I should do it on mine. So if you could stop displaying, sharing. This is very exciting. We're getting there. And where is my Windows? Remind me later. And you go away. This will get bigger. Okay. So, all right, so here we are. And I'll make that type, whoops, wrong computer. Whoops, that's too big. Okay, that's just right. Okay, now whenever you see the white ball there, that means you have an unsaved change. So let's create just a simple test. How about The x-axis is make a list out of a range from 0 to 10, 0 to 11. And I've got, okay, and then the y-axis. Let's do that crazy list comprehension stuff. So that's going to be a bracket. And then, how does it work again? Damn it, I don't remember. Excuse, I avoid the list comprehensions. Let me quick do list comprehension Python. All right. Oh, okay. So let's do x times x for x in x-axis. And then plt dot plot x-axis, y-axis. And that's all we're going to do for now, plt dot show. And now I'm going to save. So no longer do I have a white ball here, instead I have an X. That indicates that you've saved. In the terminal, now let's see, I'm on Windows, right? But yeah, so I'm on Windows, LS and okay. So now I can say I'm on Windows, right? So Python, in this terminal area, you can say Python test.py. And it's loading matplotlib for the first time. And there's our lovely graph. Has everyone gotten the same thing who's on Windows?
Can you show the code again? I was adding my classes.
I would be happy to do that. There it is.
For in my terminal, it doesn't have like the user line that I can type in. It's just blank.
Here, so if you click on the word terminal,
Yeah, I'm
what
there.
do you see?
Nothing.
So click in the window and hit enter. And what do you see?
It doesn't do anything.
All right. Then what does it say in this window here?
One Python.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let's try this. Moving over further to the right, there's an X. So click on that X.
Okay.
Or maybe that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but say new terminal. And now what do you get?
It's in PowerShell, so
Good,
but I see it.
good.
Okay.
So type in Python. Test, oh, test, not rest. I want some rest. And notice how much more quickly it came back this time for me. And is it working for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just taking or going a little slow.
Mine's
Okay.
not running.
Who's that?
Tori, mine's not running.
All right. Now you're on Windows also, right?
Yeah.
So
It
I'm gonna
gives me an error. Python was not found.
I get that
Okay.
error too.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Okay, okay. Can you share your screen? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. All right, first I noticed that test.py has not been saved. right? So you're on Windows, so Control S.
It's
Or
not
do
do
it that
that.
way. Save, yep. Okay. Now, hit enter. All right. Go ahead. And so this is PowerShell though. Moving over to the drop-down tab that says 1:Python, could you drop that down by clicking on it? Just below, yep, select default shell and click on command prompt, the very first one. Yeah, click on that. And down at the bottom right, click on the trash can. All right, now Control J. And try Python now. Well, we installed Python, right?
Yeah.
And it worked before. All right. And what's funny is it's listing Python down in the left-hand corner. Please type on, please click on your command prompt at the bottom of the window. Yeah, go straight down, down, left, there, yeah, click on that. And type Python there. And it won't have test.py where you are right now. So it's just Python. Okie dokie. Exit, EXIT, and open parentheses, close parentheses. All right, now let's see. Well, just to make sure that we can keep making forward progress, this command prompt may be using a different path than the one that's built into code. So just avoid the one in code for now. If you type in dir, did you create a, I think you did. So type in dir and hit enter. And you should see, if you scroll down, the 1100. Do you see the 1100? Did you create a directory called 1100?
I created a folder.
Yeah, where's the folder? I don't see it.
I saved it in my desktop.
Oh, okay. So type in CD space capital D desktop. Yep. And backslash. That's the backward facing slash above the enter key.
I just forgot where it
And
was.
1100. That should work. And hit enter. 1100. Good. Now try Python test.py.
In here?
Yes. Okay, so the command prompt, excellent. The command prompt inside Visual Studio Code is not working for us, but your regular command prompt is. So use your regular command prompt. And you
Okay.
can close that window. Good. Okay, so we hit some stumbling blocks, but we got around them. And everybody on Mac and on Windows, if you were able to follow along with no errors, you should be able to, well, you now have Python on your own local computer. Okay. So if you'd like, between now and Thursday, try downloading some of your Python programs and data files from Replit into your 1100 folder and recreating what you've done on Replit, just for practice, okay? And that would be also practice using Visual Studio Code. All right, this is a great breaking place. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Okay,
So we'd be downloading our stuff from Replit into the 1100 file
folder.
and folder, yes. And then you could see the code that we built in the code, the
Visual
visual.
Studio Code, yep.
But for those of us on Windows, we'd have to execute that in the command prompt.
Correct.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Kevin, how are you doing?
I was just getting the same error at the end.
But your command prompt version works?
I didn't do the command prompt version because mine had some additional text that I was trying to look at, but couldn't figure out how to finish it.
Okay. All right, is everybody else doing okay?
I have a quick
Also,
question.
Had the same
Here we go.
issue as Tori, but that fix didn't work for me.
Yeah, how do we grab it without, if we didn't put it in the desktop?
That's a different question from Sydney though, right? You're, Milo, you're looking for your 1100 folder you're talking about? But
I
Sydney's.
think that's what I'm trying to do too.
All right, would you show your screen, Sydney?
Sure. Um, Can you see it?
Yes. So Sydney, you created your 1100 folder in your OneDrive. I can tell that by looking at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, okay.
So where you are now, by the way, Windows hates, terminals in general hate spaces in file names. So here's what we're going to do. So Sydney, type in CD in lowercase space and type in capital O-N and hit capital O and then lowercase n and hit tab. All right, backslash, capital D, O-C, hit tab. Good, backslash, capital C, capital S, hit tab. Good, see how it noticed that you had a space between the last C and the 1100? So it
Yeah.
surrounded the whole thing by double quotes. Hit enter. And now try the Python test.py. No, I'm sorry, you need to, there's no way to get out of this. Try clicking on Visual Studio Code. And okay, and oh, I noticed that this is not saved yet. So while you're here, you need to add parenthesis, open, close parenthesis on line 7. Good. And now Control S to save. Good. Go back to your terminal window. You can use that using, yep, that's one way of doing it. All right, now say Python space test.py.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, let's fix that. On line 3, and on line 4, change the dash into an underscore.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, save. Remember to save. Go back to your terminal window and use the, yep, hit enter. Oh gosh, it's going on. Whoops.
Oh, I have another dash
Oh,
there.
you have another dash, yep.
I think I did that for all
Oh,
of
you
them.
have dashes all over the place. Okay.
Oh,
Look at that.
awesome. Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Kevin, did any of that help you?
Yeah, mine's working fine. I'm just was trying to look at the actual thing as well. Not doing it in the prompt, but I can't figure it out. So
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday. You have a reading due tonight, but you know I'm a real softy on those reading deadlines. So please try to do it. Also, if anybody here has missed readings, get them in before the end of the term. You know, well before, try to get them in as well before the end of the term, and there's no penalty. I will regrade it. Have to regrade everything over again. Okay. If you have any questions about Project 4, please email me. Does anybody have any questions about Project 4 now?
I'm having troubles getting. How do you like separate the colors for each cohort?
Well, the way I did it is I did a scatter for each cohort, specifying the color by hand. So it would be plt.scatter, the x-axis, the y-axis, and then it would be color equals, then a single quote and the word for the color.
Okay.
So since there are 4 cohorts, I called .scatter 4 times, specifying the different cohort data as well as a different color. Any other questions about Project 4?
When will it be graded if it's turned in now?
When will it be graded? Let's see, are you a junior?
A sophomore.
Sophomore? Okay. I promise it will be graded before you're a junior.
Fair enough.
It will be graded in a few days. All right. So if there are no more questions, I'll say good night, good day, good morning, and I'll see you on Thursday. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye.